What's up guys, I'm Metasly and today we are going to talk about some Dragon Quest. As I'm sure you've seen, it was just announced that the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined is going to be releasing in February and I am super excited. I have tons of thoughts about it, but I specifically want to focus on the collector's edition today. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I am a huge Dragon Quest fan, and there had been rumors for a while now about Dragon Quest VII getting remade. And I'm super excited about that because I had never played 7, so I am very much looking forward to playing it. I also actually picked up, I got them here on my desk, I've got a Japanese copy of PS1 version and I've got it on the 3DS, but I never have actually played them. Picked them up at the Midwest Gaming Classic this year. I've got a pickups video on my channel of that if you're interested. But I picked it up and it looks like a fantastic game and I have been itching to play it, but I've been waiting until I have the ability to capture the footage and post on my channel. So have not gotten to play it yet. And then now the new version is coming out and it's going to be on all of the modern systems that have HDMI natively. So looking forward to being able to play it on the channel. I'm also looking forward to anytime there is a Dragon Quest Collector's Edition that comes out, I always want to get it. So as you may have seen in a previous video I did on the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remaster Collector's Edition, I picked that one up, or well, pre-ordered it. It hasn't come out yet. And now, as soon as I heard that this game came out, I had to go to the Square Enix store and see if there is a Collector's Edition available for this game, and there is, thankfully. And this one is much better than the previous one. So as you can see here on their website, it is 250 bucks, which is not exciting, but it has a lot of good stuff in it. So as you can see here, it's got a steelbook for the game, which is an improvement over the HD remasters. We'll talk about that in a little bit. This freaking fantastic looking ship in a bottle that I'm super excited about, and a specialty slime here along with some digital items. So starting off with the steelbook. I am glad that they actually did a steelbook this time. So in the HD 2D remasters of 1, 2, and 3, the HD 2D remaster of 3 came with a big collectible book that is really cool, and it holds the physical copies of the games, but there was no steelbook, which was super disappointing. I mean, what kind of collector's edition doesn't have a steelbook? So got those, much happier with this one to have a steelbook. It's not the most exciting steelbook I've ever seen, but I do like the slime design. There are a lot of collectible, like special edition systems and stuff like that. Actually, I have one. Let me go grab it real quick.
A few moments later.
It is the Japanese exclusive 2DS LL slime edition, or I guess liquid metal slime edition. And so there are a lot of specialty consoles with the slime design, and this steelbook kind of fits right in with them. There's also a special edition, I think it's Japanese exclusive, a Switch 1 Dragon Quest 11 edition that I still haven't gotten, but I really want to get. It looks fantastic. Also, I think has the slimes. Maybe it's a mix of all the monsters. I'll put up some pictures. But this steelbook will fit right in with that theme. And so next we have the ship in a bottle figure right here. I think we got some better pictures here. Look at this thing. I mean, this is fantastic. It looks awesome. It's got the slimes clinging onto the back and the merman following the boat. Yeah, this thing is freaking sweet. I'm very much looking forward to displaying this thing. I want to have on my shelves behind me, you can see, wrong side, you can see right here, all these shelves that I have built. You can find a video on my channel of those being built as well, but I want to get a full Dragon Quest section on the shelves eventually, because I love Dragon Quest. I want to have like one of the shelves be half Dragon Quest and half Zelda, my two favorite series. But this thing is going to be very nice on the shelf. Looks fantastic, so let's go back here. And then that leads us into this medium slime Dragon Quest 7R version. It just looks like a slime, like a plush slime, but actually if you look on the back, it has the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined logo. So I do not know, I haven't bought many plush slimes. I don't know if this is exclusive to this. I would assume it is, which is pretty cool. Iconic figure here in the slime, specialty, exclusive to this potentially. So that is exciting to get as well. And that is all of the physical stuff you'll get with this collector's edition. Along with the physical actual collectibles, you'll get some stuff in-game, which, as I said before about the previous collector's edition, I don't typically care that much about, because if it's like boost items like right here, the jam-packed swag bag, it's got like, you know, seeds of strength, looks like seeds of defense. I do not know what these characters in the bubbles are. And then got some weapons and stuff here. I don't typically like using these because it's like pay to win type stuff. I know, you know, using an extra seed of strength isn't going to change the game that much. But it is nice to just do things the way the game was intended without having extra buffs that you've bought, in my opinion. But these extra costumes are pretty cool. This white wolf costume, and then the Luminaries livery, or livery, however you say it, Dragon Quest X costume set actually is pretty darn cool. All of the Dragon Quest XI characters, if you've not played Dragon Quest XI, it's fantastic. You should check it out. And then what the biggest thing of all, as far as the downloadable content that you get with the Collector's Edition, is this Road of Regal Wretches additional battle arena content. That I'm looking forward to. The battle arenas in Dragon Quest are always super fun. Nice little side quest. Training the monsters against each other is always very fun, and any kind of DLC you can get along with this, especially if you're paying 250 bucks, is very nice to get. So, like I said, 250 for this collector's edition, and I'm not super happy about it, but it is, you do get way more in this one than the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remaster collector's edition. Once again, I have a video on my channel of that if you're interested in seeing how little is in it. But trust me when I say it is a lot less. It was only 150, so you're paying an extra 100 bucks to get all of this extra stuff, which in my mind is worth it. I am much more comfortable buying this collector's edition than the 1 and 2 HD 2D Remaster collector's edition. But as I said in that video, I had to get it to go with the 3 HD 2D Remaster collector's edition, and my gosh, that's a mouthful. But you can check out those videos if you're interested. So let's take a closer look at what they say about this stuff. It tells exactly what you get in your collector's edition, the sizes of all of the items. Let's see, actually, I didn't look to see how big the ship is. 28.5 centimeters. I do not use centimeters, so let me see what that is in inches.
My calculations indicate.
So it's 11.22 inches by almost 6 inches tall and roughly 5.5 inches deep. So it's not huge, but decent size for what you're getting. Let's see here. One thing that I find funny but don't really like in the steelbook section here, it says, please note, due to the nature of materials, minor scratches or scuff marks may occur during the manufacturing process. So they go ahead and throw that out there real quick, that it may show up scratched, even though you're paying 250 bucks for it. That's crazy. Also, it says there are 2 versions available, one for PlayStation and Xbox game discs, and one for Nintendo Switch/Nintendo Switch 2 games. This set will include only the version that corresponds to the game platform you selected. That is interesting. I have not seen the difference in the 2 PlayStation and Xbox versions. But then it talks about the DLC here. You've got the Road of Regal Wretches, the extra battle arena content, the Luminaries livery outfits, and also the swag bag full of digital stuff that I don't really care about. So then it also says, after the launch of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, the additional DLC sets and additional DLC will be available for individual purchase. Please be careful to avoid making duplicate purchases. So there might, and also some items in the additional DLCs can also be obtained by progress in the game. So you got to make sure if more DLC comes out, which ones you're buying. Got to clarify everything, cover all their bases. And then it tells you how to unlock the progress in the battle arena. And you have to talk to a she-slime at the battle arena reception desk. That's pretty funny. Also for pre-ordering, it looks like you get Trodaine Togs, which are appearance-changing costume for your hero. Makes you look like the Dragon Quest VIII hero, which is undoubtedly the best hero. I haven't played all of the Dragon Quest games, but 8 is my favorite so far. So yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a very good collector's edition. I am quite excited. What do you guys think? There's some artwork here of the, I guess this is the Switch version of the Steelbook. This looks awesome. I like the artwork on the inside. Also, Square Enix has a video out, if you haven't seen it, of like the creation process of this game and kind of talking about it a little bit. And all of the artwork in this game, all of the characters were made into actual physical little dolls, and then they scan those dolls to make these characters. And I think this is a really unique art style. I really like it a lot. The HD 2D stuff is awesome. I like it, but it feels like a lot of things are getting HD 2D treatment these days. So it is nice for something to get a totally new design, a new look, something unique made with dolls. Also, if those dolls ever come up for sale, that would be like fantastic. I would sell so many other things in the collection to be able to get one of those and put it on the shelf. That'd be so cool. So yeah, that is the collector's edition. So what do you guys think? I think it's really good. Not super happy about the price point, but these days, like, it's hard to really complain about it because everything's expensive. 250 bucks for this 5 years ago would have been crazy, but nowadays it's pretty normal. But I'm just glad that we're actually getting some stuff in this collector's edition. If you don't know what I'm talking about, once again, watch my video on the collector's edition for the 1 and 2 remake. But yeah, I am very much looking forward to when this comes out on February 5th, and I plan on doing an unboxing of the collector's edition as well as a playthrough of the game on my channel. And I plan on doing the same for the 1 and 2 HD 2D Remaster 2, which comes out, I believe, October 30th. So that one is coming up. Looking forward to that. And then we've got a little bit longer for the February 5th release of this one, before all of the excitement on the channel. Let me know your guys' thoughts on Dragon Quest VII Remake in general. It looks fantastic, as well as the collector's edition specifically. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Also, on a side note, I've seen a lot of people saying that they weren't going to get the Switch 2 version because it's a game key card. That is very important to note because that sucks a lot. If you're going to buy a collector's edition, you're a collector, obviously. You want the physical version. So why would they even bother with the game key card? What they could have done, and would have made it sell a lot more, is if the base game itself was a key card, and then if you bought the collector's edition, it was an actual physical copy. That would make it, I mean, skyrocket in value, in my opinion. But I got the Switch 1 version because I did not want a game key card, because I'm a physical collector, as you can see behind me. But I'm curious to see how the game performs on the Switch 1 as opposed to the Switch 2. Obviously, the Switch 2 boosts the performance of the Switch 1 games some, so I'm hoping it's still good. I know this is a remake of an older game, so it shouldn't need that much power to make the game look decent and run decent, but we'll see. They may have skimped on the Switch 1 version to try to get people to buy the Switch 2 version, so we'll see. But I will be playing the Switch 1 version on my channel. I hope you guys will watch that series when it comes around. I'm really wanting to do a whole lot more Dragon Quest content. Haven't had a lot of time lately, but we will be getting to that, Lord willing. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think and if you're going to be picking up this collector's edition, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.